Welcome back to Vors Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. Don't forget to like our video. It lets us know that you actually like the content that we are putting out. It also helps YouTube algorithm get more of our videos out there for people like you and people like us. Don't forget to comment down below and keep subscribing. Well, we have another movie review for you. Told you we are going to be doing more movie reviews this year. Yes. And we are doing, from Scream Factory, Hush. Here is the alternate slip. Here it is, this one in the back. This is actually the slip you could get with the director's name signed, Mike Flanagan. I wanted to make sure I pronounced it right. Front, side, and back. And this is the other one you could have gotten.
The standard.
The standard. So Mike Flanagan and Katie Segal is actually a married couple who came up with this movie. She actually helped co-write this movie. And there's lots of discs in this one. So the 4K is the original version, the first disc. The second disc is the 4K, the cut.
Which is in black and white.
Yes. And then you have the Blu-ray of the original and the cut. And then you have your special features as well. So this movie is pretty much about a home invasion, really. And the character in this movie, she is deaf
and mute.
So she had caught a disease when she was younger and she just can't hear and she just can't speak at all. Well, this guy obviously ends up killing her like neighbor because she ran up and he realizes that she's not even seeing him, and then he breaks in because she's out in the woods and like a dumbass doesn't have anything locked. Even if we lived out in the middle of the woods, I'd still be locking every door and window if I could. I don't trust nobody. And he comes in and he's like tapping his knife on his chest and like, you know, stomping or whatever it may be to see what was going on, and nothing, obviously. And he figured that out, and
he goes back outside.
So
he doesn't kill her right away, which would have ruined the movie. So,
yes. And he takes pictures from her neighbor's phone and sends it to her like a creeper. It's very creepy. And
he pretty much fucks with her the entire movie because he knows he has her. She can't hear him, she can't yell. You know, she does have a alarm that extremely loud.
Yes.
So if a normal person hears it, it's deafening.
Yeah, it's a fire alarm actually.
But she can sense vibration, so that's what she kind of feeds on, and obviously she can see. So it's a very tense movie. I really like the villain in this movie.
Yes, and he's actually John Gallagher Jr. He's from 10 Cloverfield Lane.
So he did an excellent job. So
he really did.
He had a couple people come in here and out through the movie, but it was mainly him messing with her because he knew he could. She couldn't yell. She couldn't do anything.
No.
He shuts the power off so she has no access to anything.
Yeah, and takes her phone, so she's not like she can call 911.
Yeah, that's the first thing when he went in. Snuck up behind her, making all kind of noise, and she knew nothing. He's seen the phone sitting on the counter while he goes, and
she actually writes for a living. That's what she does. And so in her way she writes, she has like these movies in her head, and she has a voice in her head, really, that to help her get along with things.
Mainly her mom giving her voice.
Right.
But her mom kept telling her she had multiple endings. She never had any endings to her movie. She needs to figure out the ending to get rid of the intruder on the outside.
And she's actually very smart. She figured out ways to get out of the house at least twice. for the ending of it, and it really worked for her. But then, like you said, the the other videos are playing in her head when she's trying to get away. Like, she obviously, the first time she got out, she tried to run. He almost got her because he can hear her and she obviously can't. So she ran back to the house and locked the door. And then, there's another time where she took a flashlight and threw it as far as she could throw it from the roof or whatever, trying to get down and whatnot. I mean, it's a very good movie.
Multiple scenarios in the movie where her mom triggers in her head, shows her the outcome. So she went to that outcome, what's going to happen, move to the next one, another scenario, what's going to happen, move to the next one, another scenario. She eventually figures it out. She needed the perfect ending to get rid of this guy. So you people should have seen this by now. This was on Netflix. So it was actually a Netflix original that went over. Scream Factory did it. Awesome 4K.
Yes.
I really enjoyed this movie. I've never seen this before. So I was new going in, and excellent movie. It was well directed, well acted. The girl that played the deaf and mute,
which is Katie Seagal,
definitely a great actor. Her husband's a great director.
Yeah,
this is definitely a good movie. Like I said, the guy from 10 Clover Lane, like she said, awesome villain.
Yes.
So,
I mean, this all took place pretty much at her house.
Yeah, one location, but you can eat anything out. It only has about a 1 hour and 21 minute runtime, so it doesn't burn you out on being too long where you could cut stuff out. It was produced and directed well.
Yes.
So,
Katie Seagal and Mike Flanagan, actually, when they wrote this movie, they actually played out the scenes in their own house to see if they actually liked that.
Definitely. We do have some special features. Now this comes before this, obviously. Two 4Ks, 2 Blu-rays. The first disc, which is the original version theatrical cut, has a new 2024 4K restoration supervised and approved by director Mike Flanagan, which you can also get this from Scream Factory, and you can also get the one where he's actually physically signed it.
Yes.
Costs a little bit more money, but if you're a big fan of his or this movie, that would definitely be the way to go. Has a new audio commentary of Mike Flanagan, actor and co-writer / wife Kate Seagal, and actors Samantha Soylon, John Gallagher Jr., and Michael Trousseau. Disc 2, which is the cut, which is in black and white, had the new 2024 4K restoration, black and white shush cut, supervised and approved by Mike Flanagan. Also accompanies with the same new commentary and has a new 2024 shush cut audio mix. Disc 3 is the Blu-ray original version and cut, new 2024 4K restoration, supervised and approved by Mike Flanagan. The original version, new audio commentary, Mike Flanagan, obviously, and new 2024 4K restoration on the black and white cut, supervised and approved and produced by Mike Flanagan. New audio commentary and a new 2024 shush cut audio mix. And the fourth disc is all your special features, which has a new feature picture-in-picture video commentary of Mike Flanagan, Katie Seagal, Samantha Soylon, John Gallagher Jr., and Michael Trousseau on the original version. New interviews with Samantha Soylon, Kate Seagal, John Gallagher Jr., Michael Trousseau, Mike Flanagan, producer Trevor Macy, composers the Newton Brothers, and director of photography James Neist. Now the original edition and the black and white accompanies with Dolby Atmos. So the Dolby Atmos was
on par.
It was definitely on par, and the 4K transfer was solid from the start of the movie to the end of the movie.
Yep.
I didn't see any flaws in it whatsoever. It's not one of the brightest movies, so
no.
It hung around between 600 to 700 nits, so it's not entirely bright. But of course, it takes mainly place at nighttime. So, but you could see everything.
Right. I did like the way the director did this movie, because you heard it with all the sounds, and then you also heard it from her perspective as well.
Yeah, I like how he did, because hers was obviously muffled,
right,
to where you couldn't really hear anything. So, but the movie was done extremely well. It was a surprise hit for me because I didn't know anything about it going in. I didn't want to know anything about it going in. I just wanted to watch it.
Right.
And
I mean, I knew, like you said, originally was a Netflix original, and I actually had read like a couple of years ago or a year ago or so about movies that were on Netflix that were actually really good horror films. As this was actually number 1 on that list.
It definitely deserves it. Done well. Scream Factory did an excellent job.
They did.
On the artwork, the alternate slipcover, obviously, and getting Mike Flanagan to come back and approve it and sign off on some of the slips where you can get it if you're a big fan.
Yeah, which was really awesome.
So you had many different options. You got standard, you got the alternate slip, and then you had the one you can get it signed by Mike Flanagan. So to me, this is a no-brainer. This is a 5 out of 5. The transfer was on par from beginning to end. There was no flaws in this movie whatsoever. I couldn't even pick out one. I couldn't even make up one if I wanted to.
No.
I wouldn't do that anyway, because it's about being honest on here. We don't like to give bullshit reviews on anything. So that's why we have the setup that we have to give you an honest review. We don't like to sugarcoat shit to where it sounds fake, and that's going to piss people off. That would piss me off, wouldn't you? Did you know there's some people on this platform that do that crap? We're not part of that. We don't want to be part of that. We're in our own league. That's how we roll. Shout, Scream did an excellent job.
Yes.
As usual.
Always.
Always. They never disappoint in my mind, and we're not showing favoritism. I know a lot of people would figure it that way, but you people kiss my ass, because I really don't care. This is what we do. This is who we work with. If you don't like it, there's the door.
Tough.
Get out.
I mean,
this is the community about getting on here talking about movies, not getting on here and talking shit about other
YouTubers
and whatnot. Whether we work with one, we work with another, we don't, we do this. That's not what it's about. Do your own thing, keep your mouth shut, and there you go. If you come on here and goof off and all that crap, then by all means. Like, I shoot politics on here, but that's out of shits and giggles. That's just who I am. But the thing about me, I'm real. I don't come on here and lie about shit. So anybody ever has a problem with that, please leave a comment. We can discuss it. I mean, if you wanted to physically meet, we could really discuss it at that point. But that probably would not
ever happen. That
would probably never happen. But yeah, that Scream Factory on par once again. Great movie.
Yes, very great movie. If you have not seen this, you definitely need to check this movie out.
I recommend picking this up now.
Yes.
It's well worth the about $37 price tag. It's well worth it. So once again, community, enjoy. Love one another, not cry about one another and bitch about, try to outdo one another, because you're just making yourself look like a jackass. So that's not what we're on here. We're on here to show this, talk about this, throw a couple politics in there. That's for all the radical libtards, as I say. That's just who we are. That's how we're moving forward. We're getting away from that. We're gonna have a couple shots here and there, but it's for entertainment. It's for giggles. But this is what we're talking about. This is us. This is what Vor's Physical Media is. It's about physical media, not being the best freaking channel on here, because that's not who we are. I could care about being the best. That doesn't do anything to me.
No, we actually really enjoy doing this.
We're not on here to make money. We're not on here to get free movies. So anybody ever thinks about that, you know, you can suck a dick.
Yeah, to be honest, most of the movies we get, we purchase.
Yeah, I don't care about purchasing. Same with Scream. We get review copies, but I do not regret purchasing movies. I would purchase this movie 2 times over.
Yes.
Or any movie that I want that came from Scream, I would purchase. Or Shout, or Arrow, or MVD, Second Sight, even though I don't recommend purchase from there that much because they're expensive. But
unless you got a lot of money.
Yeah. But that is our review of the collector's edition of Hush. Highly recommended. Pick this up. Scream knocked it out of the park once again. See you on the next one.
Bye.